Geno, you're always ready when anyone is. You are on fire right now. Movement in the pocket, the improvising, the touch you are putting on these passes, my friend. New system. You have the weapons. What is the single biggest reason this is working so well?
Oh man, that's tough to put it on just one single reason. I think if it had to be one, I would say hard work. I think all the guys are just working hard and really working in unison, man. We're just continuing to lock in together, try to work all 11 as one, really play we call it 12 as one around here. Coach McDonald calls it 12 as one. So, including our fan base, we want to be just all together. And I think that's something that's helping us all, be at our best.
Love seeing that. You just sat down and you said you had a walkthrough and that you're sweating. I don't know that I've ever heard a player say that before.
Yeah, we were kind of getting after it, man. The season's starting to, ramp up. So, guys are, my energy's up, everyone's energy's up, everyone's getting excited. So, got a little bit of perspiration.
Geno, you're getting pressured. We did the math, the research. You're getting pressured at the highest rate in the league right now. Yet you are leading the league in passing. Math that for me. How is that possible?
I would say, I think, when you pass the ball a lot, I mean, obviously it gives defenders and defensive lines a chance to really rush the quarterback. I mean, that's the reality. And so, we've had some injuries that have, kind of hurt us a little bit. And I think this past week's game, man, I thought our O-line, they protected really well. And I think for the most part, they've been doing a great job. Obviously with the pressure numbers, you're going to be affected as a quarterback, but you still got to be able to go out there and execute. And so for me, it's just about, doing the right thing. I've been moving a little bit more than normal, been using my legs a little bit more than normal. I even had a 30-some yard run. So just trying to, maneuver in the pocket, give myself some extra time. And then we know we got great weapons on the outside. They're going to get open. So if I can buy time back there and, give it a shot, man, those guys are going to get open and make plays.
Do you know my favorite thing about you is that you are so tough. It is a crazy thing to watch. You're welcome. It's my favorite thing is how unfazed you are, no matter how much pressure you're facing. How important is toughness to you?
It's everything to me. Being tough, not just physically, but mentally tough. How you respond to adversity, that's something that, I've always talked about. And I think that's kind of been my career in essence. And so just being able to respond to adversity and always keeping a positive mindset, always thinking, the best is going to happen and I'm going to figure it out. Never pointing the finger. I always look inward and say, what do I got to do to be better? And so that's something that's helping me continue to improve even as I'm, entering the latter years of my career. I'm still getting better. And so as long as I can just go out there and be tough mentally and physically, I think I'll give myself a shot.
Now, hold on. Latter years of your career. I heard you want to play till 2033.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but I mean, that's I'm in year 12 now. So I think we're about past the halfway mark, if that's the case.
Why did you say that? Can you imagine playing in 2023? I mean, the rules for protecting quarterbacks, you wouldn't have to be tough at all.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping they, maybe a new CBA, you know what I'm saying? There might be some things going on in 8 years from now, but that's my goal. I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to keep working towards it and let God handle the rest.
Yeah, we gotta protect you for that to happen. And hopefully, offensive lines can grow and change. So hopefully that happens. I also heard rumor has it you would like to potentially be a coach after that, that is a very sick pup mentality. That is like there's a very, very rare group of people who want that for themselves. Why?
I love the game. I love the game. The game has blessed me. I've been playing this game, since I was a little boy. And no matter, what I do in life, no matter where I go, I'm always thinking about football. I'm always trying to, find that edge. And that's something I just enjoy. I've never had a job in my life, man. I've never had to punch a clock. I've been playing football my entire life, and it's been a blessing. It's been so fun. So to be able to pass the game on to some younger guys and, to still compete as a coach, I think that's something I probably would do.
All right, coach, let's do this. Let's coach this up because you might be missing DK this weekend against the Bills. He's been on fire, great weapon. How do you coach that? Who steps up? Is it more Kenneth? Is it more JSN?
Everybody's got to step up, man. When you don't have a guy like that, I don't know if he's playing or he's not. We'll see on game day. But if he is out there, we know what he brings to the table. If he's not, we got guys that are willing to step up, and I look forward to those guys taking advantage of all the opportunities.
What's one thing about McDonald's coaching style that you would emulate in your own career?
Yeah, just how stoic he is. Like you watch him on the sideline, man, he expects big plays. If I make a throw or if the defense goes out there and make a big play, he's not jumping around. You know, we had Pete who was just like so charismatic, and he would be just jumping up and down with the players and stuff like that. And you know, he would just be losing his mind, going crazy out there. Then you look at Mike, and big play happens, and he just like, okay, and then moves on to the next one. And I think that's the mindset, you know, for me personally. I think I'm just that
That's
kind of guy,
you.
you know. I'm just like just you know, expecting to make big plays. I throw a touchdown, you don't see me really like jumping up and down and stuff.
Um,
I'm just looking forward to the next one.
you got a toughie on the other side at quarterback, known for tough.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you know, Josh is a really great quarterback, and he brings a lot to the table. And so anytime you go up against those great quarterbacks, which is like every week in this league, you know you got to score points. You want to give your defense a lead and allow those guys to go out there and fly around and pin their ears back. But, you know, with Josh, man, they're never going to be out of the game. Even if you're scoring, you're up, you know, a couple scores, you got to keep applying pressure because he's the type of player that can, you know, make a few big plays and they're right back in the game. So, you know, appreciate, you know, Josh and what he brings to the table. He's a guy that I really enjoy. I'm a big fan of his, and I love watching him play. But hopefully, you know, he does, you know, terrible this week, and we get the win.
I love that. You mentioned that everybody's got to step up for DK, which I love. Can we give some love to Kenneth Walker and his, you know, his run, DK's block on Sunday in that win over the Falcons? A
Yeah.
one-handed block to get Kenneth into the end zone is pretty nice.
Yeah, that guy DK, he's a menace, man. I mean, the things that he does out there on the field, the way that he approaches the game, and he's out there having fun. You know, he's like a big bully out there, just trying to, you know, block guys. He's physical, and when you got guys like Ken Walker who can make magic out there with the ball in his hands, I'm out there trying to throw blocks. We're all out there trying to get out there and get some blocks in so the Ken can score.
Speaking of bullies, you have a new teammate, Ernest Jones. Now, I believe he sacked you the last time you two
Yeah,
on the
yeah, he
field.
did. Yeah,
How excited are you to
yeah.
have him?
You know, extremely excited. You know, obviously, you know, we're trading Baker, who is a great player, and he's been a great teammate, and we respect what he's done here. Hopefully, he goes out there and tears it up in Tennessee. But yeah, getting Ernest, man, we were able to, you know, play against each other the past couple of years, and I know what he brings to the table. I think he's going to do a great job in this system with this team, with this defense, and really looking forward to his leadership and just his ability to go out there and fly around and make plays.
I look forward to your outfits on game day. I'm not going to lie. I usually don't like talking
Appreciate it.
about that kind of stuff, but I do think it matters. I think when you look good, you feel good, you play. I think it matters.
Of
Are
course,
you the best dressed quarterback in the league?
player, not just quarterback.
Love. Love, love that. What does it do for you? Why does it matter?
Man, it's like you said, I grew up in the 90s watching Deion Sanders, prime time. You look good, you feel good, you play good. I mean, that's the way it is. And I'm you know, I wake up in the morning, I put my clothes on with that excellence. I walk with that excellence. You know, I just have that mindset. And I think it's anything you do is how you do everything, right? Everything is how you do anything. So, you know, I just want to be the same way all the time, no matter if it's on or off the field.
Geno, I feel like I'm in church right now. Just getting spiritually motivated. Should we give love to Jeremiah Smith? Should we?
We got to. We have
Let's
to.
go.
We have to. Man, hey JJ, shoot, man, I've been watching you since a little boy, man. You know, I feel like it's like watching my own son play out there at times, man. Your dad, my uncle raised me. I remember playing football in the neighborhood with him, and so to see all the things that you're doing right now, you're only scratching the surface of what you're gonna be. You're one of the best in the world. You're gonna be one of the best ever. Keep working, and I'll be right there behind you at all times.
For those who don't follow the college game, it's Jeremiah Smith, Ohio State receiver, truly one of the most exciting receivers in the country. Now, he's only 18 years old. If you play, let's carry the one, do the math. If you play for 20 years, there's a world where you're going to LeBron and Bronny this. You just said you're like a dad to him. You two could do this.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. You know, I remember, you know, when he was in Little League and you know, I had him out to training camp with the Chargers. I had their team out there and you know, man, like I was thinking about it back then, like, man, one day he's gonna grow up and maybe we'll get a shot to play again. And that's been my motivation. And so hopefully it happens.
Just a couple more for you, because every morning I have to wake up and talk about the Jets. I know it's been a lot. First of all, I can't believe it's been like 10 years. Can you?
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
I know that there's not a lot of connective tissue there, but because they're this huge topic of conversation, you're having so much success. Sam's having so much success. He just faced them. He beat them. You know, some of the struggles that they're having, everyone wants to point to it's this, it's that, it's the Jets, it's a curse, it's all these things. What is the biggest thing? If you can be honest now, and it's long enough that you can, what's the biggest thing that was working against you when you were there?
What was working against me? I would say I had some self-inflicted wounds. I had some things that, I needed to mature a little bit when I was there. I'll own that. I'll also say that, just where we were as a team, the year before I got there, they struggled a little bit. Got there, my rookie season, we actually missed the playoffs by one game. So it wasn't like all bad. There was a lot of positives there. And I just think, man, it's a huge media market. If you're winning, it's the best thing in the world. If you're not winning, they're just going to pile it on. I mean, that's just the way it is in New York. You got to be prepared for it. You got to be tough. Talk about toughness, right? Having thick skin. You got to block it out. Don't worry about it. It's not you. I remember Jay-Z told me this. It's not you particular. It's the position you're in. So don't take it personally. They don't hate you. It's just you're the quarterback, so you're going to receive the backlash when you don't win. And so that kind of helped me put things in perspective. And, in New York, man, it's the Big Apple. And all you got to do is succeed. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. That's what they say.
Jay-Z told you this?
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
Well, I was with Rock Nation. So.
No, of course. Back then, I'm just trying to remember. It was so long ago. I saw Bryce Young's getting the start. So I look at that and I'm thinking, he's going up against the Broncos. They've been playing lights out on defense. What do you say to a guy like Bryce who's dealing with some of those similar things you did?
Go out there and cut it loose. Have no regrets. The thing about getting opportunities is that you don't know when the next one's going to come. And so when you got your opportunity, you got to, kind of grab the bull by the horns and you got to take it and run with it. And so, Bryce is a player who's done so many great things in his life. He should be confident. He should be ready for this moment. Prepare as hard as you can. Work hard throughout the week because your preparation is going to bleed into the game. And then once you get out there on the field, trust your eyes, trust your feet, and cut it loose, man. Have no regrets. Leave it all on the field.
Church of Geno. Cut it loose. Do the same against the Bills. Thank you, Coach.